I would meditate every day at 2 o'clock during my lunch break. And when I walked back into the office at 3, it was almost like a completely different person was there. Hi, my name is Julie and I'm a veterinarian. Where I was very busy. I pretty much worked by myself, and I saw probably 25 to 30 appointments a day. A lot of those situations were very stressful and emotionally charged. We have to balance out doing appropriate medicine and practicing appropriate medicine and doing the best practices for the animal, but also managing people's financial situations. You know, when we graduate school, we take an oath. Our oath is to do the best we can for animals and give them the best care and help them to the best of our ability. But there are some situations where we can't do that, or corners need to be cut, and that can be frustrating and also draining. I think I got stressed very easily, and I would become anxious, especially in the morning before going to work. You know, I'd be driving in my car on my commute and just sort of kind of think to myself like, oh my God, what's gonna happen today? I lost the ability to be truly present with people and listen. And I think I was so much in my head in appointments that I would be talking to people and kind of formulate what I was gonna say before even listening to them. And I would be so anxious sometimes that I would kind of lose my train of thought too. So that was also something that I would struggle with as well. So the meditation practice has been truly life-changing. What I would do is I would work in the morning, and usually till about 1:30, and then I would meditate every day at 2 o'clock during my lunch break. And when I walked back into the office at 3, it was almost like a completely different person was there. And I was able to be present with my clients, listen better. Not that my practicing medicine was bad, but it was even more refined. The meditation has allowed me to clear space in my brain so that I would find myself getting answers to things, like these gentle, soft answers to things that I previously was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. And it would sort of just like come to me, and I would be like, I like that. Like, I think that's a good plan. It's really been such a help to my business, and also with my staff. Like, how do I handle this person? Like, what do I do about this situation? Meditation creates almost like a space around these situations that seem so heavy, where at the time I could become so like, oh my God, this just is like, this feels so heavy. Like, how am I gonna deal with this? And I would always have some answer to something that previously, before I meditated, would seem so complicated. So, yeah. I think meditation has helped me really focus and zero in on the time that I'm spending outside of work to kind of fill myself back up so that I can be better for my clients. And kind of also being able to tell myself, okay, I'm gonna shut it down for today. I'll deal with this tomorrow. It's important for me to go home and get rest, eat, recharge my own battery. Whereas before, I think I was just like, go, 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 go. Like Energizer Bunny, robotic. Now I'm more like, okay, there's a more of a knowledge of when I'm getting tired or I might be getting drained. Instead of powering through that, I'm more like, okay, I think I'll be better if I just stop for today and maybe deal with this tomorrow. Yes, I've been recommending it to everybody. I've tried to speak on how wonderful this meditation is, and I do think it would be if people were open to it, I do think it would be a way to help staff out at work. It would be something that could be done at work. It would be something that, like, I think could benefit everybody if there was certain time allotted to it, because it's really like in service of your mental health, which affects everything, you know, affects how we behave at work. It affects our work efficiency. Everything. I think it would be so useful, and it could benefit everyone if people were open to it. Yes, I would 1000% recommend it, yeah.